Hi. So today is day 3 for the Reading Rush Readathon. Once again, I haven't read anything. I've just sort of been doing a bit of errands today, so going to the shops, doing some food shopping. Actually, that's pretty much all I've done. The rest of it's been pretty lazy. The life of a uni student on break. Totally riveting. So I'm just going to start reading the next book on my list, which I'm going to do Nimona. The prompt that I was going to have with this one was to sit in the same spot and read for the whole time. So I'm camped out on my couch. I have a nice alcoholic beverage here, which is delicious, so I'm enjoying that. And just gonna do some reading and see if I can finish it all. I think this was like one of the books that I was going to read last year, maybe the year before that, and I did start reading it, and I'm debating whether or not to just pick up from where I was, which was page 82, or to go back to the beginning and start reading from there. So it was probably about a third of the way through the book, if you can kind of see it there. That's where I was up to. I'm thinking I'm going to be really lazy and just keep reading on, because I kind of remember everything that was happening anyway. It's pretty much like the beginning, really, when Nimona's kind of introduced and they get into, the lair? There's like the communications to director happening here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't remember what was happening. Maybe I should read it again. It's not like it's going to take too long, considering it's just a graphic novel, so maybe I just will read it from the start again. But yeah, I'm looking forward to finishing this one and finally having it out of my TBR and into my read books, because I know that it's going to be good and that I'm going to really enjoy it. So that's what I'm going to do. I will try and keep you updated as I go through. So sort of similar to the vlog for the days 1 and 2. So I finished it. It took me 47 minutes, give or take. Admittedly, I just didn't start from the very beginning. I did start from where I had left off last year, the year before, but it was really good. Just kind of, I don't know, I really love the artwork. Like, just everything is so nice. Like, look at this. Like, that is just, it's just very pretty. Noelle Stevenson is a fantastic artist. So yeah, I didn't read the webcomic when it was first out on the internet, but this is a pretty good compilation of everything. I would definitely recommend it. It's a really nice kind of sweet story, a little hopeful at the end. It follows 3 kind of main characters. Like, there's Nimona, obviously, who is a shapeshifter. She can change form into anything, so a dragon, a cat, another person. She's really talented. And then there's Ballister Blackheart, who's like a villain that she becomes the sidekick for. And then there's Ambrosius Goldenloin, who is like the good guy that is against. They're like Blackheart and him are like nemesis, yeah, whatever. It kind of isn't fully explicit, but I would say that they were definitely in a relationship prior to all this going down. They used to be in the institution together, and something happened and Blackheart left and their relationship was over. But yeah, it was really fun. So that's book 3 done for day 3. Book 3 is done, day 3 is done, and now on to the next one. I think the next book that I read, I might do Obernin. I think that one will probably be a fairly quick and easy read as well, as it's a young adult novel that I read growing up, so it should hopefully be a quick and easy one. It's fairly short as well. I think it's probably a very similar number of pages to this one, which is around 266, so it's probably fairly similar to that. But yeah, cool. I will let you know how the second book goes. As I mentioned a bit earlier, I will be doing probably 2 days per video, just because it'll be a bit easier for me because I don't really know how to edit or anything like that, so I'm kind of learning as I go making these videos. But yeah, I'll talk to you all later. Cool. Ciao. Hello. So yeah, it's the next morning. Well, technically it's 2:14 p.m. I haven't read anything today yet, but I have read 4 chapters so far, so I read about 27 pages last night. The book is very different to what I remember. I'm gonna have to say it's gonna be a bit more of a harder read than I anticipated. Like, it's short, it's a short book, but the writing is much denser than your average sort of young adult kind of novel, I would say. Especially like looking at the pages, like the writing is fairly small and compact, so it is just a little bit sort of harder for me to read personally as a blind person. But it is very different to what I remember as well, so that's probably good. I'm not going to really remember what happens from the last time that I read it back more than 10 years ago now. It would have probably been about 16 I read it. So yeah, it should be good to finish it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to finish it today. I haven't read yet. I'm off tutoring at 4 p.m, so I've got an hour and 45 minutes really until that begins, but I still kind of need to go through and do a bit of planning for what I'm going to be going over with the student. So that will be interesting. I'm just going to do like some quick, maybe do a couple of printouts for them, because they're doing persuasive writing at the moment, and it's a bit harder for me to explain without having the terms there ready for them to take, and they can have that printout and refer back to it when they're doing their writing as well later on. But so the first thing we're doing is going over something that I had them do last week as homework, and then working a bit more on that. And yeah, it's interesting for me, kind of, I guess, more so than you guys, as someone who is going to be a teacher. It's kind of nice being able to practice it outside of my teaching rounds as well, but it's stressful because I have this huge imposter syndrome going on. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. How am I actually going to be able to teach people? What am I going to be teaching them? But I'm okay. This is my 2nd year of my master's. It'll be fine. It's like my last placement in a couple of weeks, and I know what I'm doing. Obviously, I'm not an amazing teacher yet because I've only been doing it for a year and a half really, and it's like 45 days worth of teaching. But yeah, anyway, that is such a huge tangent from what I was just doing, which was a quick update on the book. But yeah, I'm just on the couch. I've got my laptop, my quilt, my dicky jacket that I'm just like chilling out in for the day. So yeah, I'm just relaxing while trying to get some planning done. And then hopefully tonight, once I get back, I'll have some time to do some reading. Because I don't know how much reading I'm going to be able to do tomorrow. My mom's coming down, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, all right, bye for now. I'll keep you updated how this book goes. Not looking good so far. But yeah, see ya. Hello. I am back from tutoring and I was so stressed out before going and I honestly just don't know why anymore. The kid is like he's a really good kid, so I don't know. I just don't know why I freak out about that kind of stuff, but I was very stressed. But now I'm back home and it's just after 5, so I've got plenty of time to get some reading done and hopefully get a good portion of it finished. Hopefully, fingers crossed, but I don't know, we'll see how I go. But I'm gonna give it a red hot go. But yeah, that's just my update for you for now. I will keep you updated and let you know how much I get to finish, how much I get to read of that book and how it goes. Peace. I still haven't read anything and I don't see that changing to be completely honest with you. But I thought what I would try now is a bit of one of the sort of video challenges for this reading rush. Today is Thursday, so it's day 4. So the challenge for today is to show my reading nook. I don't really have like a reading nook as such. I kind of just spend most of my time here on my couch if I'm reading, or in my bedroom on my bed. And I don't really want to show you my bedroom. It's just, yeah, it's a bed and next to it's a fiddle leaf fig tree. That's kind of pretty much the only interesting things in my room. But yeah, so I kind of just sit here. I've got 3 pillows because my couch is super uncomfortable, and this blanket covering them because I get really cold and it's winter, and sometimes I use like one of those heat bags and I put it like on my shoulder or my back, and that helps to warm me up because I'm an old lady. And then I've got my quilt as well from my bed here as something extra to keep me warm. That's pretty much where I read. And I'm definitely a night owl. I struggle so badly to get up in the morning. I spend most of my morning just lying in bed, doing not much of anything, and then getting up super late. The life of a uni student, yay! But yeah, so I'll read here in the afternoon and then read until midnight, after midnight most nights. But yes, I'm trying to get better at it. I miss getting up earlier and getting shit done in the morning and having some kind of a routine going. So that's something that I'm trying to work on moving forward as well, especially because sleeping in too late makes me hella depressed. Like, yeah. So I think what I'm gonna do is probably end the video here as well. Mainly because I don't see myself reading for the rest of the night, and I kind of want to try and get this vlog out today. So this is day 3 and 4 will be in this vlog, which you will know by now because you will have watched the other half of this video. But I will be trying to get days 5, 6 and 7 out all together as well. Tomorrow is probably going to be a late reading day, and in the morning I've got my mum coming around. We're changing couches. I'm so excited to have a new couch. It's going to be actually super comfortable instead of this thing that belongs in a doctor's office, because it is hard and you don't want people sitting around for too long in places like that. So yeah, that's yeah, so that's the video for today, and I will look forward to seeing you next time, and let me know where your reading nooks are, and if you are a night person, like a night owl, or a morning person. I don't, weirdos who mornings ill. But anyway, see you later. Bye.